Alright. I'm sick of these Patrat eggs. You're sick of these Patrat eggs. I just want to get the shiny so we can move on. We still have... Let's see... 7, 8... We still have 9 boxes of eggs left. That's 270 eggs. So if one of these aren't shiny, that's gonna break my heart. Before we get started, though, take a look at this. I don't know how well that is very zoomed in. You guys can't see anything. Take a look at this. This is something that my sister got for me for my birthday last month, and she only just picked it up. This label confirms a complete set. This is the Kirby Starium set. I've wanted this set for a while, but I never bought it because money. It's expensive. So I finally have it, thanks to my sister giving it to me for my birthday. Okay, let's just recenter this. I've also tried doing something a little different today, so if I just simply... And then... Oops, I need... Oh, that's right, I need to mute myself first. So I don't know how this is going to go, so someone's going to have to let me know how this ends up. So I don't know if this is going to be too loud, if it's even going to pick up nicely. I'm just hoping it does, because we've been hearing the same tune for hours upon hours. I think everyone's sick of it. I hope that's not too loud. Or hopefully it's loud enough to actually be heard. Well, I kind of can't tell, because the speakers play it all the same. I also do not have ad block, so if an ad does pop up, well, I gotta react fast. I don't know how loud I need to do this, too. I'll lower it just for now in case, because I don't know how the volume is going to be. Unless you want me to turn the game sound back on, which by all means, I got no complaints. I just figured a little change of pace would be nice. So I won't be able to tell how the sound is until afterwards, unless I really quickly stop and I check. Yes, I started a little early tonight because I really want to get the shiny. Like, we spent too long on Patrat. We need to move on. Anyway, how's the sound? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Can you barely hear it? Does it suck? Sounds fine? Alright. I gotta take your word for it, because I kinda can't check. Alright, so, hatching mini or eggs and also coming to hatch eggs on here. I've been doing a lot of breeding lately. Ahem. For Pokemon eggs. So I've been just doing non-stop Masuda method shiny hunting the past couple weeks. Well, no, it's been like just over a week since I did all of that. How's everyone doing? I figured everyone is a little tired of hearing the Lumio City music. Is that even Lumio City? Or is that the bike music? Whatever. Everyone's tired of hearing the same music for hours upon hours, so I figured let's change it up a bit. So, let's see. The last time I did this, I got the green shiny Minior when I was live doing this last time. I got that the same day I got the yellow shiny. And, well, my luck kinda sucked after that. Because it took 3 days after that, so yesterday. 3 days after that, so yesterday night, I finally got the blue shiny. Took me 3 days. I was so sick and tired of looking at the blue color. That's not the only shiny I got recently. Yesterday, in Pokemon Go, I got a shiny Galarian Slowpoke. Earlier tonight... Oh, I need to turn that off. Sorry, that's just a timer I had. It's a sign that it's time for me to collect more Minior eggs, because I do have that breeding on the side. And that is the second picnic down for tonight. So now I have a whole bunch of Minior eggs I will be hatching as I do this. So yeah, yesterday in Pokemon Go, I got a shiny Galarian Slowpoke. Earlier tonight, I caught a fully evolved, wild, shiny Gengar in my Pokemon Go. That's pretty rare. It's pretty rare to find any evolved Pokemon shiny in the wild in Pokemon Go, just because they just don't really spawn that often. They don't spawn that often, and on top of that, for it to be shiny is even more rare. Dunno, man, it looks like a regular Gengar. See, I thought that at first too. When I first tapped the Gengar... See, what happened was, I was in my dad's car, and we were both heading back home from work. I was using the daily incense, because I didn't use it this morning, because I drove myself to work. So I was using the daily incense on my way home. A full-ass wild Gengar spawned, and that's what I thought too. A whole-ass Gengar just spawned. So I checked it just for shits and giggles, and it was shiny. When I first saw it, I'm like, is that a little, like, paler, like, grayer? And then it sparkled, and then I did the pog face. So yeah, a fully evolved, shiny to spawn in Pokemon Go is already pretty rare. Because fully evolved Pokemon just don't spawn in general. They don't really spawn that often. Now, I'm not counting stuff like Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Chansey or whatever, because, those baby Pokemon, the pre-evolutions just don't spawn in the wild in general. So I'm not counting those. like fully evolved Pokemon, like you would rarely find a Rhyperior or a Flygon in the wild. Yeah, stuff like that, they just don't really spawn in the wild, and the chances of them being shiny are just astronomically little. Now, that's not to say that this is the first time this has happened to me. I've caught, to my knowledge, 2 other fully evolved wild shiny Pokemon before in Pokemon Go. I caught a shiny Venusaur randomly, and then I got a shiny Gardevoir. What's funny is, if I'm not mistaken, when I told that story, the fully evolved shiny Gardevoir in the wild spawned not only when I was at home, just in bed, but there was also a Gengar right next to it too. Sadly, that one wasn't shiny. So yeah, yesterday, shiny Galarian Slowpoke. Today, shiny Gengar. And then, earlier tonight, I got the Indigo shiny Minior. So that is 6 Minior down. I only need 1 more, and that is the Violet Core shiny. My, how we have come full circle. Because for those who don't know, back during my... No, not even Ultra Moon. Back during my Moon game, my regular Moon game, I bred for a shiny Violet Minior. And I only did Violet color. Because I liked seeing the rainbow of the Minior colors go from quote-unquote red, the pink core, all the way to violet, and then at the very end, you know, the black shiny. I like seeing all of those laid out in order, so I went for the violet one. And, you know, before I started doing this hunt, I only went for the violet one. So it is time... What am I doing? Why aren't I hunting for that on the side? I have the eggs. Oh, I see a notification on my bottom screen. It says very humid now. I guess it's very humid outside right now. Oh, by the way, rest in peace to James Earl Jones. Rest in peace to him. This isn't where the Pokemon Center is. So, let me tell you about something that I saw yesterday. So, yesterday... Okay, first of all, let me mention this. Last time I was here doing this, we discussed Nikocado Avocado and the fact that he had lost all that weight. He had dropped 250 pounds. Well, yesterday on Instagram, I saw a reel that went, when you realize you are now fatter than Nikocado Avocado. Fuck! I actually am! God damn it! And not only that, because he lost all the weight, because he is very skinny now, I am not only fatter than him, I am significantly fatter than him. Shit! I live in a world where I am actually fatter than Nikocado Avocado. God damn it. Man, the thought of that alone is honestly able to bring me to tears. I am actually fatter than Nikocado Avocado, goddammit. Alright, so aside from that... so... Also, last time, remember how I told you guys the fact that I downloaded Hinge to try and use? Well, if you expect me to come on right now and tell you it worked out, I met someone, yeah, you're out of luck. That's not what I'm about to tell you. In fact, I haven't even started using it yet. 4 days ago when I told you guys I downloaded the app, it didn't mean I started. I still need the 6 pictures of myself before I can even begin to use it. And I'll be honest, I just been too lazy to find those pictures. I have a couple ready, but then it's like, I need like 1 or 2 more, and I'm just too lazy to find them. So, I haven't started using Hinge yet, but I did, you know, bring it up to my friends. I don't remember exactly how it came up. I was like, oh yeah, by the way, you guys, I downloaded Hinge. And then they were like, yeah, we know, we saw it, because you sent the pictures about, you know, the golden question, which is, how tall are you? 1 sec. So, you know, after that, I was like, yo, guys, by the way, I downloaded Hinge. I'm sure you guys saw the news of him. You know, the guy from our high school who got engaged. I'm sure you guys saw the news of him. And then one of my friends was like, what, did that make you insecure? Is that why you downloaded Hinge, to finally try it? I'm just like, yes. As if there's something wrong with that. As if the fact that, you know, someone we knew from back then got engaged. And not only that, this is now the 3rd person I have seen from back then get engaged. As if there's something wrong with all of that making me feel insecure. Man, let me tell you, my friends, they ain't shit. Sometimes they really ain't shit sometimes. What? And this particular friend group of mine, man, these guys, they dry, they crusty, they have no interest in, you know, finding dates. They honest to God just do not care about that. For them, like, they tell me they honestly rather focus on school or work, make a lot of money, you know, secure that bag, and then worry about meeting someone. And I tell them the same thing that, you know, my family tells me. Bruh, if you wait too long, then everyone's gonna be taken. By the time you know, succeed and secure that bag, and then you finally decide to go out and mingle, by that time, everyone who wants to find someone has already found someone and is starting to settle down. But then it's too late! I mean, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with them, you know, prioritizing themselves for now. And, you know, making sure that they have their future secured by finishing school, getting a good job, making bank, and then deciding to do all that other stuff. But then it's like, whoops, I hit withdraw Pokemon. But then it's like, you know, what I keep saying, what my family keeps on telling me. You better start young, otherwise everyone's gonna be taken. What's crazy is they just don't get the message. Like, it just doesn't compute in their heads. This is why I say, like, you know, this is the difference between a person who has a sister and a person who doesn't. Because these friends, they do not. None of them do. 2 of them are only childs, 1 has a brother. I'm the only one in this particular group that has a sister. So, you know, I get this insight from them. Like, brother, or in the case of my mom, son, you want to date young before it's too late. But then these guys, they don't see that happen in real time, like I did with my sister. And, you know, her low-key being desperate to marry. So they just don't have that around them. They just don't listen to that all the time, or they don't witness it as it plays out in real time, like I did. So yeah, it's like, as if seeing one of our old classmates from high school get engaged, making me feel a little insecure is anything bad. As if something is wrong with that. Man, my friend really had the nerve to say that too. It's like, did seeing him get engaged make you insecure? I'm just like, yes. Yes, it did. And what's wrong with that? The fact that everyone, well, in my life, aside from my friends, mostly my parents, everyone's kind of like, their attention's on me now. My sister's married now. All eyes on me. All eyes are on me as to when, it's gonna be my turn. When am I gonna bring someone home? When am I gonna get married, right? I keep telling everyone that's gonna be a long time from now. Like, trust me. I would like it to happen as well, but the reality is, and the other reality is, it's just not going to happen for a long time. This music really does remind me of Cosmic Cove. Cosmic Cove? No, not Cosmic Cove. It reminds me of Zora's Domain. Why did I say Cosmic Cove? Cosmic Cove. No, it does not remind me of Cosmic Cove. It reminds me of Zora's Domain. Alright, so let me tell you about yesterday. Yesterday night, first of all, was my sister's 1 month of being married. My sister married on the 11th of August. And yesterday was her 1 month of being married. Damn, already a month has passed. I find it absolutely hilarious that, it just so happened to be 9/11. That was her 1 month, I guess you could say, anniversary of being married. So, anyways, yesterday night, we went out for dinner with my brother-in-law's family. So, his parents and his grandma. We had vegan food because his grandma is vegan. And let me tell you, no offense to all the vegans out there, vegan food just isn't filling. It's just not that filling to me. We mostly had greens, broccoli, we had tofu, fried tofu, we had like imitation pork belly, which I gotta say, like, visually looks quite the same. Taste-wise ain't exactly it. Texture is pretty close. So we had like vegan imitation meat. We had, this is probably my favorite thing, out of all the vegan options that we did eat. It was this deep-fried taro in the shape of a fish for some reason. So we had deep-fried taro, and then we had this sweet and sour sauce to dip it in. That was the best tasting thing there was to eat. We also had this like vegan fried rice, which I thought was, It was like, I could eat it. I guess it wasn't that good because everyone else was saying like it was pretty mid. Like the rice was pretty poor in quality this time. My friends were even saying like a fully Chinese vegan restaurant, that's very uncommon. I'm like, I guess it is. Because, ever since meeting them, ever since we every now and then have dinner with that side of the family, we've gone to a couple of different vegan restaurants here and there, and I've heard that most of them are closed now, except for this one. So, yeah, I guess a Chinese vegan restaurant is quite rare, and I never really thought of it. Something funny that happened during dinner was my brother-in-law's father. He asked me, like, did you download the new game? He said it in Chinese, so I couldn't really understand what he said. I'm just like, did I download the new game? What? He said, did I download the new game? And then he said the title of the game in Chinese. I'm just like, did I download what now? So the game he was asking me about was like Black Myth Wukong. I'm just like, oh, that's what you're asking me. First of all, no, I have not played or really watched much of the game. I saw like a little bit of gameplay footage. I'm sorry to say, the game just doesn't interest me that much. Mostly because, like, I don't really know any information on this stuff. Monkey King or whatever. I know you don't need any prior knowledge to play a game like this, but like, yeah, some people can go in without prior knowledge and enjoy it. But for me, it's like, well, I don't have prior knowledge and I don't really have much interest for the game, so I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to pay and download it. Have I got a shiny yet? Nope, not tonight. And then, what's funny is, like, because his dad asked that, then his mom chimed in and was like, you can tell, like, sometimes you can tell. You can tell that based on Chinese skill or whatever, you can tell who's born here in Canada and who isn't. And then she was saying how my sister, like, it's really hard to tell for her because of how fluent and skilled she is at speaking Chinese. It's hard to tell that, she's born here and not over in Asia or in Hong Kong, right? And then they were like, for him though, speaking about me, for him, you can really tell. You can really tell that he's not foreign. You can really, really tell that he was born here. I'm just thinking like, thank you. Thank you. I take that as a very great compliment. Anyways, like, what about any other shinies? Yes. I mentioned this earlier. Yesterday in Pokemon Go, I got a shiny Galarian Slowpoke. Earlier tonight in Pokemon Go, I caught a fully evolved, wild, shiny Gengar. And then earlier tonight also, I got the shiny, well, let me say this. Yesterday I also got the shiny Blue Core Minior. Then earlier tonight I got the shiny Indigo Minior. So right now, and I mean right now, not only am I going for Patrat eggs, I'm also hatching for a Violet shiny Minior, which is the last Minior I need. Ugh, so much breeding lately. Ahem. For Pokemon eggs. What game were you playing last stream? That was Persona 3 Reload. That was the DLC for the game. I've only touched the surface. I'm only like 2 hours in, and it's like 30 hours. So I've only just started. If you want, me playing the whole, main game is posted. So if you want to catch up, it's all posted for you. There's like, oh geez. Let's say average I did 2 hours, and there's like, okay, part 39 was like over 3.5 hours, just because that was the end of the game. Let's say 38. That's like damn near, that's like 80 hours. So there is like 80 hours worth of the game for you to watch, because it's all posted. By the way, how's the music? I'm trying something different. Oh, it's already been half an hour. Okay, I guess it's time to put on a different song. But until I decide what song to put, let me turn this back on. The music is nice and calm. Great, glad you guys enjoy it. God, I hope me posting that works. Ooh, I think I know what song I want to do next. So yeah, last night I had dinner with the folks. Well, I should say their folks. Or not even, it's my sister's husband, whatever. It's the folks on that side. So I had dinner with them. So also yesterday night, I don't know exactly what date it was. There was some sort of like lunar mooncake eaten holiday that just so happened to land on 9/11. Found that pretty funny. So last night the moon was very orange. The stream froze for a second there. So yeah, last night was this like lunar event thing. And you can tell, and wow, that was a huge voice crack. You can tell that voice crack was huge. You can tell because all the grocery stores are selling mooncake, so oh yeah, it's that occasion again. So, my dad being very Asian, very traditional, very annoying, he, every now and then, whatever this occasion is, he makes us do this stupid ass thing, which So, something my dad makes us do is, and I kid you not, there is this bowl of water with ash or soot in it. Think of like burnt paper. It's like literal ashes. There's a little, not even a little. There's this big bowl of water with that floating in it. Normally what he makes us do... Okay, let me put the music back on. Normally what he makes us do is when we shower, and not only that, we must shower. It's not even an option. We must shower. So yesterday night I must shower, but before I showered, I had to pour a bowl of that ashy soot water over my head before I started showering. Normally that's as far as it goes, and that's all I thought I had to do. But no, this time we took it even further, because this time I had to drink that shit. This time he poured me a cup of it. And there I was, hesitating, like, do I really want to drink this, like, ashy, soot, burnt water? How did it taste? It just tasted like water. But that's not the point. The point is, like, what I was actually consuming. It just tasted like regular water. You couldn't even taste it. And I know some people are gonna say this before you say, what if it was just tea? What if it was just tea leaves and water and you're overreacting? No, 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 good sir. No, I assure you it was not. Because I kid you not, I walked by and I smelled a burnt smell. And also, wouldn't tea make the water darker? Wouldn't tea leaves change the color of the water? Because it didn't. It was still very clear water with little burnt bits floating in it. I guarantee you it was not tea. Well, if you just stirred it a bit, maybe it would have turned color. Do you think my dad didn't use a ladle to scoop it into cups for us? Surely that would have mixed it enough for the tea leaves to release its flavor, right? So, no, it was not tea, it was burnt ash in water that I not only had to drink, but I had to do the usual thing, which is pour it over my head before I showered. Is it something small and inconsequential? Yes. Is it annoying? Oh, yeah. See, I know this is gonna sound nasty. I shower in the morning. I don't shower at night anymore. I used to. I don't anymore. I shower in the morning, and my dad hates this. My dad's always like, well, same thing. That's not nasty? Wait till you hear this. Because my dad always makes the argument like, you go out and work all day, all that sweat, all that dirty stuff you touched, you know, it's like everything you've been exposed to all day, and you just go to bed with all of that without like cleaning yourself off first. So the bed's gonna get all of that, and then you're just gonna lie back into bed with all that dirty shit. It's like, wouldn't you want to be clean before you go to bed? So that way your bed also stays clean, right? So my dad really dislikes the fact that I no longer shower at night before bed. I shower in the morning before work. You can clean yourself in the morning, why does that matter? Because you're going into bed dirty. All the sweat and dirt that you've accumulated all day is just gonna get like caught into the bed cushions, the bed sheets. You're dirtying your bed every night before you go in to sleep, you know? I mean, it's like, how dirty can I really get in the day, right? Summer's over. Temperatures are a lot cooler now, so I'm not sweating all day. It's like, I don't really go anywhere. I don't really do much at work, so I don't really get filthy, you know? I don't know, I wash my sheets every 4 to 5 days. Damn! 4 to 5 days? I could go like a month without washing mine. So yeah. So, I don't shower at night anymore unless I'm actually dirty. Unless I actually have been sweating all day and I feel all sticky and grimy and I gotta clean myself before bed. Otherwise, that'd be nasty as hell. So, I don't shower regularly at night anymore. But because of this, I had to. I must. There's no arguing with it. I just had to. See, thing is, yesterday morning, I also washed my hair, so I didn't want to wash my hair again. But because I just had to pour all that dirty-ass water over my head before I showered, I had to wash my hair again. But I didn't shampoo, I just, like, rinsed off all the soot out of my hair. Now, you could make the argument, like, why did you even do it? Why did you even bother? Why didn't you just, like, pour it down the drain and just shower normally? Do I sleep with socks on? Hell no. No, I do not. So, why didn't I just, like, not do it? Why did I oblige with my dad's, like, stupid rules, stupid needs, and actually go through with it? Why did I actually pour that gross-ass water over my head before I showered? Well, like I said, it's annoying, sure, but it's like something very small. It's just pouring a little bowl of water over my head in the shower before I shower. It's not a big deal. It's just annoying. It's just a nuisance to have to do. You know, I could have been carrying on with my night like normal, but out of nowhere, I absolutely had to shower, and I absolutely had to dump dirty water over my head. It's like, it's something small. I don't believe in none of that, like, religious or supernatural stuff. Like, none of that means anything to me. But that doesn't mean, like, wouldn't hurt to try, right? So, and also, like, same thing. As long as I live under my dad's roof, I follow his rules. Respect your elder, folks. You know, it's the same thing with, you know, after I failed college for the third time, my dad, like, just before my third attempt at the exam, my dad prayed with me to the gods, to the Asian gods, that hopefully I pass. Like I said, I don't believe in none of that, but it's also like, well, wouldn't hurt to try, right? At that point, I already failed 3 times, wouldn't hurt to try. And look at that, I passed. You love this background music? Isn't it great? Every now and then I just pull the song up just to have something in the background, because this song is such a banger. Well, the song's about to end, so let me just start it from the beginning again. Yeah, that's basically how my night went last night. I went with the brother-in-law's family to eat vegan food, which was not filling, like, whatsoever. We ended up ordering a pizza afterwards. And then I had to pour and drink dirty ash soot water. And this is the first time he's made me drink it. I don't imagine consuming it is too healthy. I also wanted to talk about a little bit of hypocrisy that I witnessed in my family. So a couple days ago when I had my day off of work, I was at home by myself. What do? Well, I was playing video games. And then when I was done playing video games, well, I didn't exactly have enough time to take a nap. I had to start preparing dinner. My dad, he came home, he was like, "What did you do today?" I was like, "Gaming." I was gaming all day. And, you know, he was like almost disappointed to hear that. And I was like, what am I supposed to do on my day off from work? What am I supposed to do? He's like, "There's a lot you could do at home, you know? You could tidy up the house, you could do stuff in the garden, you could take out the trash. There's a lot of stuff you could do." And I can't help but notice he didn't say the same thing to my sister. Because earlier today was my sister's day off. She actually took yesterday off too to build a chair. I'm not kidding you. She bought a chair online and yesterday she took the day off just to build it. Or rather, make her husband build it, because I bet you she didn't even do anything. I bet you she was just behind him cheering him on. I bet you she didn't assemble any of that herself. And you know what? I would win that bet, because I know how my sister is. Anyways. So yeah, my sister, she took today off as well. Actually, I should say she took yesterday off. Today is usually her day off anyways. But what did my sister do today? Well, aside from stay home for a majority of the day, afterwards, she and my mom went and got a massage. They literally went and get massages. So I'm like, I don't see my dad saying the same thing to my sister. Oh, on my day off when I play video games all day, that's a sin, unforgivable sin right there. So much more I could be doing, but then, you know, when my sister gets a day off and she goes out to get a massage, oh, suddenly it's like, yeah, that's fine, princess. Nothing wrong there. I don't see my dad telling my sister, instead of going out for a massage, you could tidy the house, you could do garden work, there's so much more you could be doing. And before anyone says, like, I swear to God, if anyone says this, if anyone says, that's a guy's work, cleaning the house, garden work, that's a guy's work, shut the hell up. Just shut up. None of that. He wants you to do work on your day off. Like, what's the point of a day off? That's a guy's work to clean the house and tidy up the garden. You know, it's kind of like, think about it this way. And I know this too because, you know, I was once a student. It's like, your parents are telling you, what are you doing? Dad, it's the weekend. You know, I'm just relaxing, play video games. There's so much more you could be doing right now. You could be doing your homework, you could be studying, you could be cleaning your room. Why are you wasting time on the weekend, you know? How does that sound? And you know what? I've said this before. I will say this again. I will tell this story again. So earlier, like just now, I mentioned, like, you know, that's guys' work. Stuff like that. It's like, no, shut your mouth. No. So something that really pisses me off that my sister does every year Well, not every year. You know, whenever I bring this up, just to annoy her, just to get the same answer. Every year when it's winter, you know, it snows. Doesn't snow as much anymore, as much as I would like. So, whenever it snows, someone's got to shovel the snow. So, obviously, my dad and I do it. The older my dad gets, the more that I would have to do it. Like, okay, that's fair. So, just to get the same answer out of her, just to annoy her, I always ask, like, you want to help? You want to help with the shoveling snow? And she's, every single year, it's the same answer. I don't have to, I'm a girl. Her excuse for not helping shovel the snow is, I'm a girl. And I keep on saying this, it'd be nice if she offered to help and then I go like, no, it's fine. You know, I can do it myself. You don't need to help. I can do it all myself. It'd be nice if she offered. But you know how infuriating it is to hear? I don't have to. I'm a girl. And I brought up the same arguments before too. I don't need to cook. I don't need to clean. Because I'm a guy. Suddenly doesn't sound as nice anymore now, does it? Now suddenly it doesn't sound that great, now does it? The opposite doesn't exactly sound great, right? So why does it sound okay one way, but not the other? It's the worst excuse known to man when people say I'm a girl. You know, when we were younger, my parents, like both my parents and I would shovel the snow, like my mom would shovel too. But obviously, as my parents get older, like they don't do the like physical work as much anymore, which is okay. It's understandable. So my mom no longer helps us shovel the snow, which is fine. But at least she made the effort to help. My sister, on the other hand, no, I'm a girl. I don't have to help. Well, the sad part is, we probably don't need her help anymore anyways, because ain't no snow coming anymore. Whenever it's winter, there's just not that much snow anymore, and that's pretty alarming, especially for Canada. Like, hello, for Canada. So whenever it's winter, like nowadays, there's not really much snow. I could go an entire Christmas without seeing snow. You know, you want to see a white... Oh, the song's over. You want to see a white Christmas, not a gray and cloudy, dry Christmas. You want to see a white Christmas. Okay, let me think of what song to put next. So you want to see a white Christmas. You don't want to see a gray Christmas. And for some reason, everyone loves it. All my friends, my family, they prefer no snow. Because they don't want to have to deal with the hassle that is snow. They don't want to have to deal with like wearing snow clothes, like snow boots and stuff. They don't want to worry about like brushing the snow off the car in the morning. They don't want to worry about like, you know, at some point into winter, the snow kind of doesn't become fluffy anymore. It kind of all freezes together into big blocks. So it gets even harder to navigate. They don't want to have to deal with none of that. Here I am thinking like, yes, it's a bit of a hassle to deal with that, but like, I would rather that than the alternative that is us messing up our planet so bad that global warming is making it so that where Canada doesn't have snow in the winter. I'd rather that than, no snow. Just so my life can be a little more convenient. But anyways, how's it going on the dating app? So I also mentioned this earlier too. So about that, and you're gonna hear me repeat myself. If you think I'm about to tell you that it worked and I met someone, yeah, that's not the case. I wish I had news like that, but no. And honestly, the truth is, I haven't even used it yet. Because I just haven't found the last pictures. But anyway, so the point I wanted to bring up, and the fact that I discussed completely earlier, but I'll say it again. So when I told my friends about it, I was like, yo guys, by the way, I downloaded Hinge to try because of him. I'm sure you guys saw the news of him being the guy from our high school who got engaged. My friends were like, yeah, we know. We know you downloaded Hinge because you sent the pictures. You sent the screenshots of, the questions that you have to fill out. You sent the one that was like, how tall are you? And one of my friends was like, did seeing him get engaged make you insecure? And that's why you downloaded the app? I'm just like, yes. Why, yes, it did. As if there's something wrong with that. As if there's something wrong with being insecure at the fact that seeing people you once knew from back when, seeing people you knew from back then actually get engaged and move on with their lives, and then here you are, it's like, oh man, what am I doing with my life? Let me try this app real quick and see if I can move on as well. As if there's something wrong with, feeling insecure about seeing people you once knew get engaged while you're still stuck in the single phase, right? As if there's something so wrong with that. Man, my douchebag of a friend, he really had the nerve to be like, did seeing him get engaged make you insecure? Why, yes. Yes, it did. And what is so wrong with that? As if feeling insecure is forbidden amongst our race. Well, I shouldn't say race as much as I should say species. I'll get to trying it soon. I just need to find the remaining pictures I need, which, I'll be honest, aren't too many of. My sister had to dig to find some old pictures of me, and I'm just like, that's too old. They're gonna see that, and then they're gonna see me now. It's like, wow, that is a stark difference. Alright, what song should I play next? Ooh, how about... I could turn this off. See, for a second I was thinking Bowie Bass. But then, why not Space Junk? These are all music I had in the background while studying in college. Especially this one. It's just so soothing and calming. God, I hope this sounds okay. Oh yeah, something else we did last night too. Before we went out to dinner and ate all that vegan food, just to pass the time, because last moment, their side of the family said, we're running a bit late. Maybe instead of 7 o'clock, we can do 7:30. So we had like an hour of time to kill. My parents brought me to this like quote-unquote new supermarket. It's been there for like a year now. And this quote-unquote new supermarket that was close by that I never went to yet. My parents, or rather, yeah, my parents kept on saying like this huge supermarket nearby. I'm just like, where? I've never seen it before. Like, I keep looking for it, I can't find it. So last night they finally brought it to me, and my god, this supermarket was huge. It was an absolutely enormous Asia food market. Like Asia food supermarket. It was huge. I've never seen a supermarket that big before. So the supermarket is 24 hours. Okay, I suppose some people are gonna need 3 a.m. groceries. What's funny is there's a bubble tea place built right in. At the very corner of the At the very corner of the supermarket, there's a bubble tea place just built in. They had this like wall of cakes to display. Obviously fake cakes, because those are just display. Like, I'm not kidding, an entire wall of cakes to display, like the designs that you could order. Like, there was just so much, and then there was also so much exotic food there as well. I'm just like, yo, this place is awesome! And I'm talking about a grocery store. Are there any Canadian brands that are not in any other country that you know of? Canadian brand? Off the top of my head, I'm kind of putting on the spot here. I can't think of any Canadian brands, but I can at least think of Canadian products that you can't find anywhere else. The stereotypical Canadian products like bagged milk and ketchup chips. But in terms of like a Canadian brand, I can think of like you meant products? Well, there you go. Bagged milk and ketchup chips. Poutine. Our Costco's here in Canada have poutine. We don't have the big chocolate chip cookies you guys have in America. We have poutine in ours. So anyways, like this big ass grocery store that is 24 hours. This is kind of crazy for me to say. This grocery store is the type of grocery store that you can absolutely hang out with your friends in. Like, you could spend at minimum an hour with your friends just walking around, browsing, just having a good time. As if this is a shopping mall. It's a damn grocery store. There's just so many things there that you can literally invite your friends out to just go to a goddamn grocery store, and you could have the time of your lives there. Because there's so many exotic products as well, so many like foreign products, specifically like Japanese products, since it is an Asian food supermarket. There was like this entire dedicated like Japan themed section with like those I don't know what they're called, those little gates. Japanese gates, and like a lot of like sakura flower petals, sakura trees, decorations. Like, I was walking around getting lost, looking at everything, like, yo, this place is dope as hell. And I'm not gonna lie, aside from hanging out with your friends there, that, of all places, a supermarket, this supermarket would hilariously, at least in my mind, hilariously be a pretty good, like, date site? Well, not like an actual date, like a place to spend the day with your, you know, your loved one, right? Imagine you and your partner just walking around that place, just exploring, just seeing things, just having a good time. Now, you're not gonna have a date there, not gonna have a candlelit dinner there, but, like, you know, you can spend the day there and walk around. I know that sounds crazy on paper, and even when you think about it, that's a little ludicrous. Who in their right mind would want to go to a grocery store for, you know, for a date? Well, maybe not a date, but, like, at least, like, walk around, right? Or am I just crazy for thinking that? Am I crazy for thinking, like, maybe I would like to bring a girl to this grocery store to walk around? Am I crazy for thinking that? Man, normal people go to restaurants for dinner, for dates. Normal people go shopping, and then here I am thinking like, oh, I want to take someone to this goddamn grocery store. Yeah, I'm just a different breed, aren't I? Oh, you know what? Speaking of breed, there was also a lot of like exotic steaks there. That like, damn, I didn't even know I could find this. Like, so close. There was one steak, like one cut of beef that I had never heard of, and that was Angus Korean Snowflake. Oh man, and let me tell you, that's the closest I've ever heard to, you know, anyone calling me a Korean snowflake, because first of all, I'm not Korean, so why would anyone call me that? But aside from being called that, that's just like, wow, I've never seen my name be next to the words Korean snowflake before. I found that so hilarious, I just had to post it on Instagram on my story, like, Korean snowflake. Yep, that's me. Damn, some of those, like, extremely marbled, like, you know, Wagyu steaks that I can't believe that they actually sold there. Some of them shits was, like, $170 a steak. Like, damn! Now, obviously, like, you know what you're buying, right? I didn't see any, like, Kobe beef. I didn't expect... Well, if there was ever a place for me to find it nearby, it would be that damn supermarket, given how big it is. They also had other, you know, like, stuff I don't normally find in my regular supermarkets. I saw, like, caviar and, like, salmon roe. Well, I don't normally find that stuff in my regular supermarkets. Something that I found that I told my mom, and then the two of us, we just couldn't resist but buy it to try it. We found different flavored cheese. Let me tell you, my mom and I, we love cheese. But my dad and sister, they don't. They eat Swiss cheese, you know, they eat the white cheese, because the cheddar cheese, the, you know, the actual yellow cheese, they say that's, like, too pungent for them. That's too strong a flavor of cheese for them. So they like the white Swiss cheese, because it has a more mild milk-flavored cheese taste. You have to go in about 10 minutes? Alright. So what kind of ridiculous flavors of cheese did we buy? My mom bought a lychee flavored cheese. Yum, right? That sounds appetizing, doesn't it? Who doesn't want their cheese to taste like the fruit lychee? Oh, if you thought that was appetizing, I bet you the one I chose is gonna really make you drool. Because what I bought was the strawberry flavored cheese. Doesn't that sound so appetizing? Who doesn't want their cheese to also taste like strawberries? Now, don't get me wrong, strawberry is an S tier flavor. A lot of things that have a strawberry taste, a strawberry flavor variation, is always incredible. I don't know if I would say the same about cheese. Like, if I was to rank cheese on a tier list, strawberry cheese, S tier. Then again, I haven't tried it yet. I'll be honest, I haven't tried it yet. Maybe I'll try it after this. I don't know if it's only me, but I ain't like strawberry flavored items. Damn. Well, everyone has their own opinions. Everyone has their own preferences. Because take it from me, I know I'm the only one here, because, you meant don't for ain't? Yeah, I still got the message. I still got the idea. You're not a big fan of strawberry flavored items, which is okay. Everyone's different. Take it from me, because I am literally the only person I know who absolutely hates cucumbers. Cucumbers are so nasty to me. I literally cannot eat one without gagging, because they taste so bad to me. I hate cucumbers. There's a reason my friends never want me to go to a sushi place with them. Not only because I don't eat raw fish, but also because the sushi that like don't have raw fish, I pluck out the cucumber like a lunatic. They just don't want to be associated with me. They're just like, whenever we eat sushi, they're just, we don't know this guy. This weird guy picking out all the cucumbers in the sushi. We don't know him. He just sits here with us at this table for some reason. I see people online like making a cucumber salad, and it's just like, oh, how can you eat that? Pickles, though, I'm okay with. I'd rather not eat them. But, you know, if it's like a small slice in my burger, then I don't mind, since it's, you know, complements the flavor. But I will never just pull a pickle out of a jar and just crunch on it. I don't quote-unquote like pickles that much, and I don't even like pickles to begin with. Same thing, if it's a small little slice of a pickle in a burger, then I guess it's okay. I would still rather not have it, but if it's there, then it's like, well, it depends on how I'm feeling that day. Either I feel like taking it out, or I don't feel like wasting food, and I'll just, you know, thug it out and I'll just eat it. I don't like anything that is a vegetable and green. Are you serious? Are you Guga Foods Angel? Who also doesn't like vegetables? Broccoli is the only good one. You know, aside from cucumbers, the only other vegetable, well, I shouldn't say only, the other prominent vegetable I just absolutely hate is peppers. I hate bell peppers. Oh, look at that. The song changed on its own to a rather good one. Maybe I'll lower the volume a bit. Oh my god. Ignore that. Yeah, I hate bell peppers. They are so nasty tasting to me. Something like maybe sweet and sour pork that gets fried up with some bell peppers. It's like, you don't really taste too much of it. You can definitely taste some of it, but it's like, once again, it complements the flavor. It just adds to the flavor, right? But like, when the prominent flavor is the bell pepper, no, I cannot. It doesn't matter the color. Red, yellow, green, I hate all of them. I just really don't like the taste of bell peppers and cucumbers. You know, there are some obvious, like, other nasty tasting things that I don't think a lot of people like to begin with. Kind of like bitter melon and okra. I don't think too many people like them. But for the common stuff that majority of people actually like, you know, like cucumbers and bell peppers, yeah, I'm the odd one out who hates both of them. And don't even get me don't even get me started on chili peppers, because goddamn can I not handle the spice. You don't enjoy watermelon? Wow, that's a first. I can understand if it's like, you know, artificial watermelon, since that doesn't taste exactly like the actual thing, like at all. And yeah, I do enjoy watermelon. How do we even get to this topic of me discussing what I don't like to eat? Have I ever crashed out? What does that mean? You mean like a sugar crash? I had a sugar crash once, but I didn't actually fall asleep because I was at work. So I was like, you know, nodding off, but I didn't actually fall asleep. When you get super, super mad at someone. Oh, well, I almost did. Oh yeah, believe me, there's definitely times at work where I almost did. Let's see, tomorrow's Friday. I don't really have anything else going on tomorrow. Actually, my friends might want to go to dinner tomorrow. What is the best food in Canada? That's a very broad question that has a lot of answers. I mean, at that point, wouldn't it just come down to personal preference? I could easily answer a Canadian staple like poutine, but then it's like not everyone likes poutine. Like my dad, he actually doesn't like poutine. Like, he will actively not eat it. He rather eats regular fries with ketchup. Give you my opinion? Well, if you're talking about me, some of my favorite foods aren't even, you know, specifically Canadian, like pizzas, burgers, steaks, pasta. I don't know if I have a specific favorite food. I don't know, I might say a burger is my favorite food. How fat of me to say. I mean, it has everything. It has grain, it has meat, it has vegetables, it has dairy, if you put the cheese on. It has sauces. Like, what's wrong with a burger, right? And I find it so hilarious, too. When you separate the ingredients of a burger, technically they're healthy. You have lettuce and tomato, those are healthy, despite the fact that lettuce not really providing that much nutritional value. You have dairy with cheese, which is technically healthy, maybe a little fattening, but still healthy. You have meats and proteins with the patty, be it beef, chicken, pork, whatever you like, right? And then you have grain with the buns. You can go for whole wheat grain. What? Whole wheat buns, or whatever you like. So each, technically in a way, each thing separated isn't too bad for you. But then when you stick it all together, oh no, a burger will clog your arteries. I guess it depends on how you cook the patty itself, right? Like if you use too much grease to cook it, then yeah. But like realistically, a burger shouldn't be too bad for you, right? And I'm not talking about fast food, because obviously that's not what I'm talking about. In my mind, I'm thinking like if you were to cook that shit yourself, you could go for low-fat cheese, which I don't do just because I don't bother going out and looking for that. It's my time. Hey, have a good night and good luck on shiny hunting. Alright, thanks for joining. See you next time. To all of my fellow geeks out there, to all of my fellow nerds out there, these next couple months are pretty stacked. Let's see, end of this month and end of this September, we have Season 2 of Daryl Dixon. Next month in October, we have the 4th and final season of Superman and Lois. And then also next month, we have Joker 2, Joker Folie à Deux. We also have Venom 3, you know, Venom The Last Dance. That's coming out next month as well. And that's only, you know, these next 2 months, I think. Yeah, that's only these next 2 months. December, we're getting Sonic 3. So these next few months are pretty stacked with content. And it's kind of great to see, you know? There's not too much content coming out these days. Superman and Lois is the last DC show on the CW. Once that's over, then the CW is basically dead. At least it will be to me. No more DC shows on the CW. That channel is dead to me. I think I want to change this back to Watery Graves, because this song is just that awesome. How did I already hatch 2 boxes of Minior throughout this time and I haven't even paid attention? Well, actually, 2.5. I hatched 75 eggs already for Minior and I haven't even been paying attention. Well, I've been paying attention to if a shiny shows up or not, but I just haven't really, like, you know, I've been pretty tuned out of it. Just 1 shiny Minior left to go. I will admit, like, I gotta be honest, it has kept me busy. If I didn't go for these shiny Miniors, then I really would have had nothing to do. I would have had nothing to hunt. But I will admit, going for 7 of the same shiny in a row, it does get tiring. Especially the fact that the blue one took so long to get. It took 3 days to get. And I was getting so sick and tired of seeing that blue color. I think my least favorite Minior is that blue color. Just because you guys know I don't like the fact that blue and indigo are separated. It's just a darker blue and a regular blue. Oh no, there's another... Why? Is that a... Yeah. I don't know if that's a bot or not. Nobody click that link, please. No, that's definitely a bot. Where's my moderator when I need him? Yeah, it does get tiring going for literally the exact same shiny 7 times in a row. It does get tiring. But I just have to push myself and just like see through with it. The moment I got the first shiny, it's like, alright, I've started. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna, give up. Because I already started. And getting the first shiny cemented that. So here I am, 6 out of shinies in. 1 more to go. You guys want to know what's crazy too? Remember how I said I have 9 of these shinies to go for? Like 9 of what you're seeing on screen right now. And I've only gotten 1 so far. At the pace I'm going, goddamn, you know how long this is gonna take? Hey, it's not my fault the shiny just isn't showing up. You guys want to hear something that I want to do, but I know how silly it sounds? And this is a big if it ever can happen. So you guys know that I downloaded the Hinge app. Oh yeah, we're just gonna move past that voice crack. You guys know that I downloaded the Hinge app, but I haven't started using it yet. Hopefully it works for ya boy, you know, with how ridiculous I am. Grocery store date sites, but hopefully hopefully it works for me, you know. Something I want to do is I want to post those like stereotypical, you know, like couple pictures online. Cuz I want to show the people I knew back then from high school that I'm not a loser. Well, it's a little too late for that. I'm not that much of a loser, and that I can actually meet people in this world. You know, they're gonna see... Imagine them seeing couple pictures with me. Like, you know, this guy, the guy you're watching. They're gonna be like, wait a second, him? Him? That guy from high school? Him? Like, one picture I have in mind that I want to post. Well, it took you a bit of time to ban the bot. Like, one picture I would love to post, and I realize how cringe this is gonna sound. Like, just picture the the anime, like, screenshot of, you know, the girl holding your hand and, you know, pulling you somewhere, and then it's like, you know, like a POV of her holding your hand and like dragging you off to somewhere. I want to post a picture like that, and I realize just how cringe and lame that sounds. I don't know, I feel like that'd be something fun to do. But am I anywhere close to doing that? Absolutely not. Came back from the washroom. You were in the washroom for like an hour. Oop, I need music. Okay, what song should I play next? I like the song, okay? Leave me alone. You know what's something I have in mind that I think would be absolutely hilarious to see play out? If just, like, okay, assume that one day the Hinge app works for me and I meet someone and I don't tell anyone. I think it would be absolutely hilarious for just to one day for all my friends and everyone else to just see this random girl pop up on my Instagram. Like, can this focus? Like, one day, randomly out of nowhere, all my friends see on my Instagram stories a picture of this random girl, and then I just get flooded with messages like, yo, who the hell is she? yo, why is there a random picture of this girl here? Who is she? And I just sit back smiling like, yes, this is all playing out exactly how I thought it would. Out of nowhere, I just post a random picture of someone I'm with no context, no warning, no heads up. Everyone floods my messages like, yo, who is she, man? Like, what's going on here? It's like, yes, this is so funny to me. I said nothing about this. I just did this randomly and you're playing exactly how I thought you would. Everyone just sending me messages like, yo, man, who is she? Who's that girl you're with, man? I think that would be so funny to see everyone's reaction. Because, it'd be out of the blue. It'd be out of nowhere. Like, people just would not expect that from me. And then out of nowhere, I just post that I'm with someone no one's ever seen before. And then I get flooded with messages. Who is she, man? Yo, tell me about her. That would be absolutely hilarious. In the background, I'd be holding my phone, notifications flooding in, and I'm just laughing my ass off. I just cannot contain my laughter. I got tears coming down from how much I'm laughing. Maybe one day I'll be in a position where I can actually do that. Or maybe I'm just playing out a wishful scenario in my head, and in truth, nobody will care. Maybe what will actually happen is I do that, a couple hours later have passed, and I can clearly tell that people have seen it. A couple hours have passed, and then I only get one message just like, yo man, you met someone, congrats. That's it. I don't get any messages like, yo man, who was she? You met someone, what? I don't get none of those messages. Instead I just get, hey, you found someone, hey, congrats. And that's all I get. I don't know which one would be funnier. Oh, I only put 4 eggs into the party there. You know, my sister made a suggestion for one of the pictures I should post on Hinge as one of my 6. She said, like, stand in front of your nice big house. That way, girls will know that you have money. And then, ooh. And then they will see, like, oh, he wasted all his money on all the junk in his room. Because I have so much in my room. All those amiibos and Funko Pops, U2s, and other stuff I have in my room. It's like, oh, he had money, but he spent it all on junk. Well, I'm silent now because I don't have anything else to talk about. So I guess sit back, enjoy the music, enjoy some riveting gameplay, and hopefully a shiny will show up. Like, please. Please. It's been quite long since we got the first Patrat. Shiny Patrat. Please, just give me a second shiny so I can move on. You know, it'd be really nice timing if I did get this second shiny Patrat, like, soon. Because I'm about to finish my Minior hunt. I only need one shiny Minior remaining. And then when this is done to, you know, keep me busy during the day, if I get the shiny, like, no! Damn it. If I get the shiny today, like I said, I'm not going to hatch the remaining eggs, because, you know, we already got what we needed. It's just going to waste everyone's time if I purposely hatch the remaining eggs on screen. So, if I get the second shiny, which, please, then I'll hatch the remaining eggs on my own, and, you know, then I'll collect more eggs on my own to hatch for next time. But before that, I need the second shiny Patrat. So, you know, it'd be perfect timing. Once I finish the Miniors, then this'll fill me in for, you know, a good couple days. It will take me a couple days to collect all these eggs. Because, you know, collecting 810 eggs isn't a quick thing to do. I have about a box and a half of Minior eggs left to hatch. If no shinies in this group, in this batch of eggs, well, I'll need to do more picnics for more eggs and repeat the process. Rinse and repeat until one is shiny. I did put eggs in my party, right? Yes, I did. I'm too paranoid about that now. Alright, let's see if I can change up the music again. Let's see what there is. Ooh, I haven't heard Mind in a Program in quite a while. Mind in a Program is awesome. Ooh, so is Another Dimension. I should put Other Dimension on later. Let's see, if I'm on box 26 now, I have all the way until box 31. So at the bare minimum, I think I have... If I'm not... Obviously, I'm not going to get all the eggs done today. I can do as much as I can today, and then... Maybe I could finish up the eggs next time, and God forbid there's no shiny in any of them. That means I'll have to collect more Patrat eggs. It's been a long time since I played Planet Robobot. game was incredible. It needs a port. Bad. You know, turn up the volume. Hopefully it's not too loud. I don't know how loud it is. Did you hear the hint of 8-bit Kirby music in there? You know, if you were in Oras, you could change the music on the island. Yes, the Battle Resort. No, is it the Battle Mansion? Battle Resort? I think it's Battle Resort. Battle Resort, you could change it to Wally theme. Change it to Victory Road. Another song I'm blanking on. Well, just the default Battle Resort music. You're forgetting one reason why I'm choosing to do this in X over Oras. Because this is the Kalos region, you know, where these things will be going to. Where the shinies will be going to. And you know, unlike Oras, where you can only go in a single direction in order to, you know, continuously move, this one you can go, you know, either left or right. So, checkmate. You can do 2 different directions this time. Is the music too loud, or how is it? Oops. One sec. Man, what are you up to? Do you have, like, homework or assignments yet? How's class been so far? Now that you're almost 2 weeks into the new semester. Watch he clicked off again. Or, you know, went to the bathroom again. Damn, I want to play Planet Robobot again. It's been so long. When did that game come out? Wait a second, when did Kirby Planet Robobot come out? That was in the 3DS era, too. I remember going to one GameStop, previously in Canada called EB Games. I remember going to one that, you know, sold out of the game, so I had to go to another just to buy the game. This game came out April 28th, 2016. That was 8 years ago. Oh, you know what I forgot to mention too? Kane Pixels tomorrow, from when I'm playing this, or rather today when this posts, Kane Pixels will have his third Backrooms Found Footage video posting. Yo, he's back! Kane Pixels is back with the Backrooms. I checked too. The last time he posted anything Backrooms related was January 30th, 2023. So he honestly hasn't posted anything Backrooms related in like damn near a year and 9 months. He was working on like the oldest view stuff, and then I kind of figured like if he's working on that Backrooms movie, then maybe something in the contract saying like you can't do Backrooms content, or at least as much, because you know we want people to want to see the movie. And if you're doing Backrooms content on YouTube for free, you know what I'm saying? But I was so surprised to see that, you know, on Kane Pixel's channel, scheduled for tomorrow, as of playing this, is Backrooms Found Footage number 3. I'm so ready. I'm so excited. I'll link it down below, despite the fact that, you know, I'm saying this 2 hours into the stream and nobody's going to hear this. Nobody's ever going to watch up to this point and realize I talked about it. They're going to question, why is Kane Pixel's video linked down below? At which point in this, like, several hours long VOD did he talk about Kane Pixels? Nobody will ever know, but it's fine. Oops. Alright. I think it's time to change up the music again. That's not right. That's not the song I want. Why is that titled Another Dimension? This is the one I want, but this is 2 minutes long. You guys got to admit, Kirby music always slaps. Kirby music is so elite. I could listen to this song all day long. It is so incredible. And there goes the music. I probably should... Oh! No, you do not play. Ray-Ban Meta ad. You do not play. I actually do get people who come in and ask for that. Something I don't understand. When people, you know, they come in and ask for the price of something, we tell them our price, and then they're like, but it's cheaper online, on the website. I'm like, what do you want me to do? That's their price. This is our price. What do you want from me? Like, if it's cheaper on the website, why are you here? Yes, you can make the argument like they're out shopping to see if they can find a better price, but don't tell me that. You know? If you see the better price online, don't tell me like, but it's a better price online. What you telling me that for? Why don't you just be like, okay, thank you, bye, and then you just leave and buy it online? What's telling me going to accomplish? You know, for Patrat, at least the shiny is noticeable. Because after this second shiny Patrat, the next 6 we've got to do, all of their shinies are very subtle, so I actually have to pay close attention. This shiny Patrat really hates me. Well, that's how shiny hunting is. Oh, right, I need music. Well, I guess I could just be lazy and just leave the game sound on for a little bit. You guys want to know what's funny though? Like, every now and then, I want to look up scenes from when Pokemon's every now and then I want to look up scenes from when the Pokemon anime was at its peak. That being the X and Y anime, like the XYZ anime. Sometimes I just want to like just rewatch a clip of the Zygarde climax scene. But you know, there's just like literally no clips of that on YouTube. If I want to watch it, I gotta look up the episodes. I gotta find the actual episodes to watch. There's just no clips of any of that. Maybe something with like, you know, international like copyright laws or whatever. You can't have clips of anime on YouTube, but then it's like, well, there are clips of Attack on Titan moments on YouTube. And you know, I do find it kind of stupid how the Pokemon anime, different seasons are split into like different streaming services. Like if I want to watch the entirety of the Pokemon anime, like all of it, from start to finish, I would need like 8 different subscriptions to different streaming services. Netflix has some. Oh, at the moment, I only know Netflix has it. I'm not too sure which other ones has it. All I know is Netflix doesn't have all of it. Man, I've lost count on how many boxes that is now. I think that might be 2... I don't know if that's been 2 or 3 boxes. I think that's only been 2 boxes for today. I don't know anymore. Well, no shiny Minior on my end either. Okay, so I have 9 more Minior eggs left to hatch before I need to go and breed for some more. You guys ever wonder, when a Pokemon hatches from an egg, where the Pokeball comes from? When I first got into Pokemon, like I suppose got back into Pokemon, and I started breeding, like, wait a second, whenever a Pokemon hatches from an egg, does it take a Pokeball from my items? No, it doesn't. So, like, where does that Pokeball come from? Maybe the breeder, like the daycare guy, he gives you a Pokeball for whatever comes out of the egg to go into. But like, okay, where'd that guy get the Pokeball then? Because if you breed for something in a different Pokeball, like a Dream Ball, he just gives you an endless number of Dream Balls that are already pre-assigned to whatever hatches. So like, where does the Pokeball for the hatch Pokemon come from? Well, I'm down to my last 4 eggs for Minior. No shiny here, I need more eggs. I do 2 picnics at a time, so, you know, that's another hour of breeding for me before I'm able to hatch for more eggs. What? Or hatch more eggs for a shiny. I'm trying to look up Blueberry Academy. The first thing that shows up is blueberry inflation. Nice shiny. Where? I must have missed it. I would very much like to get this shiny Patrat, this very nice shiny, and move on. But this Patrat's being very mean and not being shiny. Because let's face it, I think it's safe to admit we're all sick of seeing Patrat, right? We're all tired of me hunting for Patrat. If it would simply just shine, I would move on to the next thing we would shiny hunt. I don't know, would that really be an upgrade though? Up next is Pansage with a very, very subtle shiny. So is that really any better? Because at least with Patrat, the shiny is noticeable. It's very obviously different. And like I said earlier, after Patrat, the next 6 we're doing has all subtle shinies. So like, pick your poison. Okay, let's see. After this box, this is currently box 27. So then after this, I only have 4 boxes left. So if I do anything less than that, then, you know, then next time, right? Maybe I'll finish this box, and then I'll save the rest for next time. That way, next time I have 4 boxes to hatch, and I swear to God, if none of them are shiny, that would be very soul-crushing. I know I'm not at odds, but still, you know? The odds are 1 in 512. 810 eggs, only 1 is shiny. Come on. So hold on, let me see. 512 times 2, that's 1024 minus 810. So if I hatch all of the remaining eggs I have and none of them are shiny, technically, by odds standpoint, what? If I get another 214 eggs, one of them should be shiny. That's not how odds work, but let's say it is. I think I'm going to do what I said I would do before. That is, if I hatch all these eggs and none of them are shiny, I will collect 512 eggs. One of them has to be shiny, and if not, yo, this game is broken. I know. 1 in 512 odds. If I collect 512, that does not guarantee one of them will be. But like it should. Well, all the mini-ore eggs have been hatched. No shiny. Now I could just restart the game, but I need to save the game and release them all in Pokemon Home because I sent the postcard from Pokemon Go, so I do need to save the game. I mean, it's not that much of a hassle. It's like 4.5 boxes. Takes me like 2 minutes to release them all. It's not like me releasing 10 boxes. That would be a hassle. Okay, so I only have half a box left to hatch tonight. And then I'll save the remaining 4 boxes for next time. And I swear to God, if there's not a shiny in this, I will be very heartbroken. Whoops. You know, I thought of buoy base earlier. Let's actually hear it. Can you believe this song only appeared once in Galaxy 2? It only made an appearance once in Galaxy 2. Then again, it was only in one galaxy for Galaxy 1, that being Buoy Base. And yeah, that's it for those eggs. No shiny, damn it. I only have 10 more eggs to hatch for tonight. And then we will call it. Then we'll hatch the remaining 4 boxes I have next time. And hopefully one is shiny. If not, I will have to collect more eggs, and I really don't want to. Damn it, I really can't believe. What happened to Another Dimension? Why did the long video of it disappear? Did it get taken down? Because that's not the right song. I click on this. This ain't Another Dimension. Yeah, this isn't this isn't Another Dimension. What the hell? Why is it titled Fly Kirby? Oh, I see one comment. Another Dimension needs to be a Smash Brothers stage at this point. Damn! That is an excellent idea. Oh, can you imagine if Another Dimension was a Smash stage? That'd be dope! You know, I love the added insult with Magolor's betrayal. Not only does the guy you helped become the main villain of the game, but he weaponizes the very ship you spent first 2/3 of the game repairing against you. After that ship, for Dreamland, for the universe! These comments, man. This song has no right being so good. Well, in the span of me hatching all these Patrat eggs, I also hatched all 2 picnic worths of my Minior eggs, and none of them were shiny. Sorry, just 1 second. I just set up another picnic. Just made the sandwich, and now I'm actually, you know, just waiting for the eggs. Alright, these will be the last 5 I hatched tonight. These last 5 eggs, and then that'll be it for tonight. So that way next time we have 4 more boxes to hatch. And fingers crossed we get a shiny at some point in the next 125 eggs, because that's all I have left. 125. 120 after these next 5. And if none of them are shiny, oh, I need to go back to the daycare to breed for some more. Don't you think those are 2 words that should just not really match together? Like, you don't really want daycare and breeding to, you know, go together, right? Though I suppose in Pokemon that's at this point, you know, a standard. You know, I never thought about that. You don't really want to hear breeding and daycare in, you know, really the same context, like, ever. Am I moving the system? Whoops. You know what I also finally remembered to do? I finally remembered to bring a fork to work. It's so easy to forget every morning. Just to grab a fork out of the cupboards and just put it in my bag so I could bring it to work. You know, that way I don't have to keep on using plastic forks and keep throwing them away. I could just use my metal fork. Once I'm done eating with it, I just wash it and I just put it aside for, you know, the next day. I finally remembered to bring a fork to work. And, you know, don't get me started on chopsticks. I don't like using chopsticks. I will if I have to, but if I can avoid it, yeah, I will ask for a fork. Alright, I got 3 eggs left. What the hell? I guess I had lots of different, differing steps for hatch times for this batch of eggs. 3 eggs left. Please. Police. Give me 1 shiny. Alright, last egg for tonight. Please. Please. 1 in 512. Please. Come on. Shiny! Damn it. Well, another night without any shinies at all. I guess that shiny Gengar earlier took all my luck. Alright, and that is all the eggs I'm going to do for today. We have... let's see. That way you can see both. We have... Yeah, we have 4 boxes left of eggs. And, yeah, that's all I have left. So far, we have hatched, let's see, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23... 23 boxes of eggs. You would think if I had 27 and then I only have 4, you'd think I would have known I had 23 left. Let's see. 23 boxes times 30. That's 600. I think that's 690. Nice. 23 times 30. Yep, 690. Nice. Alright, so next time we will hatch these last 4, and please, God, please, one of these 120 eggs, please let one have a shiny, please. Alright, that's gonna do it for today. So, thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time for more Patrat eggs. Can't I just move on at this point? See you next time.